And the Pistons start out with the ball. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Jackson against Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Shoots over Marjanovic. Rebound by the Pistons.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Schroeder against Jackson. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Marjanovic. Pulls it up. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Outside Jackson. And here is Harris. Covered by Cephalosha. And here is Marjanovic. Back to Harris. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And Splitter pulls it down. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Hardaway goes in. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Here's Jackson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Millsap. Pass to Splitter. Cephalosha kicks to Hardaway. Splitter passes to Hardaway. The Hawks again can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cans it from downtown.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Hardaway is screen on Jackson. Pass to Millsap. Shoots over Marjanovic. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Over Jackson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Caldwell Pope finds Harris. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Marjanovic a screen on Hardaway. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Schroeder. It's Drummond with the rebound. Pistons leading by 7. Harris dishes to Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Pistons passing it around. Drummond is doubled. Good. Nice job down low.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Millsap a screen on Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder's willingness to sacrifice his body to make plays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Udrih in for Reggie Jackson. That's good from Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. "13 feet away." Atlanta with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Outside Korver. Shoots over Bullock. Korver, no luck. Pistons leading by 6. Bullock with it. Driving inside. It's stolen by Muscala. Prince with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Muscala, the pass to Prince. Schroeder surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. And Muscala kicks to Korver. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Now Udrih. Pass to Baines. Now here's Bullock. Here's Harris. The fadeaway J off the mark. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here is Korver. He has yet to score. Prince, the pass to Cephalosha. Outside Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Prince kicks to Muscala. That's a 2 from Korver. Nice shot from the wing. Korver's got his first 2 points. And here's Udrih bringing it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Newman. Here's Udrih, guarded by Korver. The 19-foot shot, rebounded by Moore.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Muscala. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Detroit leading by 4. Udrih scanning the 4. Pass to Morris. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Prince outside. Here is Korver. And here is Cephalosha. It's Prince on the wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The three from Korver. No good there. Korver's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Udrih. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Bullock. Back to Udrih. Morris with a screen on Harden. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound, Udrih. And finally they hit one.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Prince outside. Outside Korver. 4 on the shot clock. On the wing, Harden. 3-pointer. Rebound, Detroit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Bain. Nothing on the board. Now here's Harden. He's guarded by Bullock. Pulls it from 20. Harden's shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Bullock. It's stolen by Korver. Harden has a wide open look. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now, here's Bullock. Now, Udrih. 1:56 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Harden. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Prince kicks to Harden. Pass to Hagan. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Harden. Muscala with the ball. He's guarded by Udrih. Muscala gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Pistons trailing. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. .114 left in the second quarter. Harris finds Jackson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. 1:02 left here in the second. Harris passes to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Harris setting the pick for Jackson. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope.
They are really struggling from the floor.
Count it. Marjanovic has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Hardaway with the steal. Jackson against Schroeder. Rebound, Detroit. And here is Harris. Still scoreless. There's Jackson with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum. Checking out how the Hawks. Thanks for spending half.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap a screen on Jackson. Schroeder passes to Millsap. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Caldwell Pope wishes to Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. For the lead. Knocks down the 3 ball. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight.
And Caldwell Pope, a solid shooter, and I think he'll only get better with time.
Splitter sets a screen for Schroeder. On the wing, Hardaway. Splitter with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Caldwell Pope finds Jackson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Tries from 16. He gets it in there. And it's a 5-point Piston lead.
Can't give Jackson any airspace from there because he's going to make you pay.
Sefolosha passes to Splitter. Sefolosha against Harris. Millsap a screen on Caldwell Pope. Buries it from 3-point range.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. Drummond sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside Hardaway. Over to the wing. Jackson against Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Splitter. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up off the glass. Marjanovic has got 6 points.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Schroeder against Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Detroit leading by 4. Marjanovic with a screen for Jackson. And a miss there on the triple.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Millsap against Marjanovic. The shape. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you've got to love it. I mean, Millsap drawing contact, not afraid to get banged around a little bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Millsap.
You know, to me, Paul Millsap is a classic example of a Velcro guy. Just holds things together. Plays hard at both ends of the floor. And all he's interested in is impacting the game in a positive way.
And the Hawks making a change here. Korver's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Morris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Udrich in for Reggie Jackson. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Udrich. Pass to Morris. Six on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So for the Hawks, Mike Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Taurean Prince in for Thabo Sefolosha. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bullock's checked in. Now here is Muscala. And that's a foul called on Beno Udrich. That's his first foul. Here's Muscala. Outside Korver. Pass to Splitter. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Here's Schroeder. Kept alive. They get a hand on it. Muscala finds Prince. The Hawks working the ball around. Schroeder outside for the lead. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
throw good. Bullock.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Bullock nails both of them. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Outside Korver. Prince looking around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I just like the awareness there from Korver. He draws a lot of attention, which is why he's able to get passes over to his teammates.
Here's Udrich. Pass to Harris. Jacks up a three. That shot is off. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Prince. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Prince has got 5 now. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. On the wing, Morris. Still yet to score. Now here's Bullock. Guarded by Korver. That one good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 1.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Korver shoots over Bullock, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Korver's got his second bucket of the night. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And Udrich kicks to Morris. Here's Baines. Rebound by the Hawks. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Morris. To the left side wing. Now Udrich. Morris with a screen on Korver. Here's Udrich. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks leading. Prince outside. Here's Hagan. Prince finds Korver. Right side, Bryant. Here's Hagan. And here's Korver from the arc. Morris with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So it's Atlanta now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Hagan. Morris with the rebound. And so Udrich will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Morris a screen, fires top of the key, and Udrich gets it to go.
That was a sweet one right there.
Prince outside to the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Muscala's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Newman. Pass to Morris. This one for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Taurean Prince. And he's good on the first of 3. And the Hawks making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Burton's checked in for the Pistons. Reggie Jackson comes in for Newman. And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Prince outside. Back to Korver. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Bryant looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Millsap down low. Morris is there. Misses from close range. Right side Jackson to take the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bryant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Splitter's checked in for Muscala. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Harris with it. Outside Jackson. Back to Harris. Marjanovic with a screen for Harris. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Pass to Schroeder. And here is Bryant. Millsap a screen on Harris. And here's Bryant for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Harris a screen on Hardaway. Here's Caldwell Pope. Schroeder against Jackson. And another three for Detroit.
And like a certain baseball legend, this Reggie Jackson is nails in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Tavo Cephalosha is checked in for Bryant. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Jackson. And there's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Paul Millsap picks one up.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
His free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Schroeder outside. Splitter with a screen on Jackson. Schroeder. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Count that bucket. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Hardaway from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich, a screen on Hardaway. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Driving the lane. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shot. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 7. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
From outside the arc. Hardaway, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And so the Pistons take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the